Hello, how did you get to? How do you feel today? Everything good? You feel good. Okay, so we have chosen appropriate time for our meeting today. So today we have table S6 lesson. Considering that we are polite and civilized people with you, of course we should have at least basic knowledge of table S6. So of course we wouldn't get stuck on the nuance, count different centimeters, but if you suddenly would be invited to Queen reception, probably you will need to have one more lesson, I think. But however, you know such legend exists. Once on Queen receptions was Yuri Gagarin, and when he saw plenty of forks and knives on the table, confessed to Queen that he doesn't know their use. Of course, Queen was polite lady and told to Yuri that she is often also confused. But whether this legend is true, it is no. I don't know really. So, table S6 unwritten rules how to behave at the table. There are no laws according S6, but you must agree that it is nice to sit at the table among civilized people and eat tasty food. In order to look good at the table, you have to try to keep table S6 and to keep them is pleasant and even convenient. Right behavior at the table shows how person is polite, self-respect, and to the other table partners. Do you agree with me? Good. Okay. How we need sit at the table. Do not lean on the back of chair. Do not sit closer to the table. Do not bend above plate. Do not cross your leg. Do not put elbows at the table. They have to be pressed to the body. You put on the table only this part, hands. This is but you don't have to be clumped so much, or you will look odd, really. Good? Okay, excellent. So, let us imagine you come to the restaurant or to some event near you where everyone will have company party. You sit at the table, and what will be in front of you on the table? So, look. Okay, in front of you will be table, stop, plate. Usually it is rather big. fabric napkin is usually put on the plate. Radford, a nice tablespoon in right upper corner is Stambia. Leftward are forks in left upper corner plate for bread, and above plate are cutleries for dessert. And the table usually for one person is given 60 or 75 centimeters. Well, usually when you come to a restaurant and order dishes, they are brought with cutleries. It is easier, of course. There are some restaurants that set almost their own rules of this, and long ago it is not accepted to put many cutleries, and such abundance you will see only in elite restaurants, really. Usually number of cutleries depends from the number of dishes which will be served. If, for example, without soap, so also without soap spoon. If dishes are served in the right order, you won't get lost in cutleries. If you will begin to eat from the most outer cutleries from the plate. So, broad salad. This is salad. Okay, first thing you have to do is take fabric napkin and put it on the knees, double and fold to yourself. I help you now. Please. Your slut. Okay. Fabric napkin is made to protect your clothes. You don't have to wipe with it. There we have paper napkins for it. This is take and put napkin on the knees only when the food is brought. If you go out from the table but do not go away, you can leave fabric napkin just on the chair. And if you go away, just leave from the right side of your plate on the table. There. Okay? Okay. For salad, we use snack cutleries. So, this is fork and knife. It has to be less inside than simple table one, but I have this only. So you can break with a fork salad and use knife as board. And you can put food on fork this way. Both variants are possible. This is so. Then, according to the plan, must be soap. Yes. So. This is for you. So, cutlery for soup is possible spoon. I have to put for you such wooden spoon. By the way, it is so tasty to eat borscht with such spoon. Try it whenever, yes. It is right to eat soup from yourself in such way. And of course try to make as less noise as possible. So borscht is usually eaten with bread. So let me tell you how to eat bread in the right way. You have also to do it in right way. You take bread from a collective plate and put it on your bread plate. Also with butter knife, take a piece of butter if you wish. Oh. Okay. Chip little piece of bread, spread it with butter and put it in your mouth. And also, if you eat bread chip, eat one on little pieces too. Okay, then we have other cutleries for fish. Okay, I give you fish. There are fish for you, please. So fish, cutleries, fork with this is with 4 short prongs and hollows for separation of bones, and knife with short and wide blade. This is spatula. It is served for hot fish dishes. If you do not have fish knife, you can serve fish or simple table forks. Okay, and then simple table forks and table knife. This is okay. And next, of course, the dessert cutleries consist of spoon, fork, and knife. This is so size of fork and knife is slightly less than snack one. Fork with 3 prongs, but it depends from what will be served for dessert. Oh yes. Also there is specific fruit cutleries. It consists of fork and knife too. Knife is less than dessert, without pointed tip. Pen knife shaped and fork with 2 prongs. Of course, there are lots of other cutleries, and if you are in situation that you don't know how to use this or that cutlery, don't be sure to ask about this later. And also, if you sit at the big table, look in other people even table. Many other people's look in other people's. And remember that cutleries belong to the plate. If you took them in your hands and begin to eat, don't put them back on the table. So, I take it off. If you want to take a break, to take a draught of water, or for example to take with neighbor, you have to put cutleries in this way. It is sign of pause for waiter. In finished eating, you have to put cutleries this way for 5 o'clock. This is okay. In this way, it meant that you like dish and eat this way. You like this, yes, and you can put your cutleries in this. This is you like. Okay, if you not like, you put your cutleries in this bowl. This or these are the main signs for waiter, but not the only one. Okay, if you have eaten soup, you just leave spoon in plate. What is correct way to hold cutlery? So spoon, take spoon. Spoon is accepted to hold this way as pen for writing. So knife in right hand, of course. Blade is turned down. Forks, prongs are up or down. It depends from what you eat. These are this way. Fish don't cook, usually just separate meat from bone. Yeah, there's hook knife in form of battle. Okay. So, what I will say else? So, please regularly pat your lips with napkin. I take one. And show you how I pat my lips, this and this. Pat your lips before you take a draught of water or talk. Oh, please don't have to talk with full mouth. Eat in a calm pace. At first it is good for digestion, and for a second this will show that you enjoy food and company. First, consuming of food is sign of disrespect. It shows that you come only to eat and you are not interested in the company of those who gathered. While you eat, keep your mouth closed and try not to make any sounds, whether it is sounds of cutleries on the plate or teeth, jumping or slurping of the soup. If soup is too hot, do not blow on it. Just wait until it cools down. Okay? Oh, you don't have to use toothpicks at the table. No. You have to go to the washrooms, of course. About what you can and cannot speak at that table. So, at the table decide French. In the table decide this way. You can speak about money and weight, about религия, сексуальность, политика, расизм, about absent people, illness and death, about yourself and own illness. This is okay. The topic of weather wasn't cancelled, and a variant of beginning of the dialogue is always suitable, I think. Okay, it is important just to be yourself, stay natural and respect people. Then even the most formal recepts will be held on Hikla. Okay, on this end of our lesson, I suppose. Okay. Oh, and you, thank you so much.